It's causing cancer in black women. It's causing ovarian cancer. It's causing cyst on the ovaries, Salakia. It's causing breast cancer, thyroid issues, cancers, and different other things. It is making, I'm talking about rapidly making black women sick. This video is strictly for informational purposes. It is not to demean, degrade, or disrespect any woman.
Quick fashion question. Should I wear this Tech 9 with your high top? Or should I wear this Uzi with my low top? I'll just wear these then.
You know, it's a really crazy thing. So-called black women get so upset at me because I bring out this fact. Let's see. Google, do black women get sick from wearing weave? Yes. Black women can experience health issues from wearing weave, including synthetic weave can contain toxin due to a lack of government regulations. For example, metacrylic fiber, kenkaline, whatever that word is a popular choice of synthetic braiding extensions, but it can expose black women to toxins. They get upset at me about saying this. They really do. I'm talking about, man. The black women report me. They make crazy comments. They'll inbox me, coming with a, "You hate black women? Why, brother? You need to pray." And it's like, why are you telling me I need to pray or repent, right? So it's lawsuits against certain companies about these products because it's causing cancer in black women. It's causing ovarian cancer. It's causing cyst on the ovaries, Salakia. It's causing breast cancer, thyroid issues, cancers, and different other things. It is making, I'm talking about rapidly making black women sick. And they want to look cute. Y'all want to look cute. And you know what that is? That's a covetous spirit. So even if you say, hey, natural hair, well, this is all natural. This is all natural, but it's not black women's hair. So how are y'all mad at me when I'm saying something about weave, which is not even your hair? It's not black women's hair. So how do I hate black women? That's crazy. Like, why? What's wrong with your hair? You sound crazy. That sounds crazy. Because you're saying black women are wearing other women's hairs from different nations. What's wrong with your hair? All us black men keep saying the same thing. We like natural hair. We think you're more beautiful with natural hair, right? Y'all telling us no, it's for me. No, it's for me. No, it's for me. This is crazy.
I don't like the weave. That's what I don't like.
So what do you like?
I like a natural woman. I love a natural woman. I love someone that's soft. I love a woman that basks in her femininity. I love a woman that loves to cook, and I love a woman who likes to love on me, like what likes me. And I'm used to women like my grandmother, my mom. They didn't wear weave and things like that.
Okay, look.
They didn't have weed back in your granny days,
we're talking
for
about
real.
look.
I'm saying.
Let's stay on looks here.
Yeah, that's what I
Look,
love a
you
natural
went into
woman.
cooking. Okay, we all can cook. I mean, we better know how to cook. We gotta eat. What's your look type?
I can't. It's not a certain look.
It has to be because you're popping on weave.
I say that I don't like weave.
But we love to wear weave, honey.
Yes, and y'all wear weave for each other. Y'all don't wear weave for us. I guarantee you, probably, if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weave, but we'll take it though because that's what y'all do. But we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
You are so fake.
He is really delusional.
That's real.
That is so
I'm sorry.
fake.
Accessorize
Y'all only say that
Hey,
for
hey,
we wear it for
I'm sorry.
ourselves.
Hey, if the brothers up here don't
Let's
step
be
up and say
real.
nothing, y'all better not.
We wear it for
That's fake.
ourselves.
That's fake.
Let's have them engaged.
There's nothing wrong with weed.
We just
but
like to have fun.
It's not like, I mean, some dudes just don't care. Like, if you get your hair done, it's not really for us. It's not a make or break thing for a lot of
You saying this? We
we
like
do
to
it for
have
us.
fun. Y'all doing it for y'all. It's
Y'all
not.
wanna look
We
good
do it
in
for
y'all
It's
us.
not for us.
Cool.
It's
For
for yourself.
ourselves, not to be in competition.
Yeah,
It's for yourself.
Do you put on a chain to be in competition with another man?
No,
question, darling.
anybody? No.
Okay,
No.
yeah.
chain
So
might
that's
be
not
smaller than
how it
somebody
is
else's,
for
you know?
how we choose to
not
wear
worried
our
about
hair and nails. It's not competition.
We're talking about hair. We're talking
chains.
about
Yeah, but
We
that's
talk-
for us. That's not in
again.
competition.
And she's asked me,
Yeah.
what do I like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a right to have
You do.
my.
True.
You
yeah,
do.
but you could have kept the part when you said
You
that
said we
did
do
something
it for competition.
That's what you
Yeah.
crossed the line.
You ladies do it for
competition,
yourself.
right?
Y'all don't
when
do
y'all
it.
get your hair done, who's the first one to compliment you on your hair? Another woman, right? Most likely.
Let's see something. Some people may develop a skin reaction to materials of synthetic weave. Tight styles that pull on hair root like weave cause hair loss. To prevent this, you can ask your stylist to make looser braids or dreadlocks or remove weaves after 8 weeks. Man, remove the weave after 4 weeks. What are we talking about? It's pulling your hair out.
A lot of women spend lots of time and hundreds of dollars on their hair, and even then, there's a chance that something could go wrong. Tonight in a 16 WAPT special report, we reveal the hidden dangers of hair weave. It's dyed, tied, or laid to the side, but is it natural? Some celebrities are coming clean, admitting they bought it. Women from Hollywood all the way to Jackson, Mississippi are adding weaves or extensions.
It adds glam. It adds that extra oomph.
I've never had a woman not love them.
It's the beauty. It's total enhancement.
I think they have changed my life and my hair.
Julie Skipper is a lawyer and Latricia Brown works in healthcare. Both wear weaves or extensions, but they haven't had the same results.
It's a chance to play a little bit. My own hair is a different color than my extensions. And so every 6 or 8 months, if I feel like playing around, I can change color. And then it's not damaging my own hair.
Brown says she had to cut most of her hair after one treatment.
My sides was thinning and my, see, with my hair, I had good hair, like it was full and thick. I had good hair, like it was full and thick. It was thinning out. Some parts were short and some parts was long.
And she's not the only one in her family who's had weave woes. These are pictures of damage to her sister's hair from years of wearing extensions.
Her hair is damaged, like, very bad. Like, is she to the point where she's embarrassed? Like, now she have no other choice but to wear weave in her hair because it's so damaged really bad.
Dr. Timothy Quinn sent us these pictures of his patients who have traction alopecia due to the stylist installing the hair extensions too tightly. Stylists we talked to say the danger comes in with how the extensions are installed, the treatment of the hair, and how they're removed.
Some situations we have to send to a physician. Yeah, they have to seek medical attention.
Shantae Lewis is a weaveologist, and she owns Celebrity Hair Designs. They specialize in bonding, sew-ins, and infusions. It can take several hours to put in and cost you up to $500. Justin McPherson, and he's part owner of the William Wallace Salon. He specializes in bonded extensions that'll run you from $400 to $1,000. That'll have you in his chair for more than 4 hours.
There have been a few cases where you see someone who's had them braided in too tightly, or they've had the extension put too closely to the scalp, and that will cause like scalp irritation. It can cause, hair loss.
The term is traction alopecia, and as I said earlier, it's a condition caused by the hair being pulled too tightly during the installation technique, where the actual follicles are damaged, and that person can have long-term hair loss.
Oh my goodness. The constant pulling of hair to wear weave can damage hair follicles and cause strands to break and fall out. All right. So the question was, Google, do black women get sick from wearing weave? The all out answer was yes. But let's keep going. Google, does hair weave have DNA? It says it is unlikely that hair weave contains DNA because the hair is usually cut and formed during the process of making hair extensions and wigs. The root of the hair, where the DNA is located, is typically not present in hair that has been cut. Typically, unlikely. Pay attention. Here are some other things to know about DNA in hair. Hair root growth. Now, we have to touch on this because they keep saying this. Look, it says unlikely. That means it could happen. It does happen, but it doesn't happen often. Down here it says making hair extensions and weave, right? The root of hair where the DNA is located is typically not present in hair that has been cut. So again, it says typically not present. That means that sometimes it happens, but not all the time. And I'm going to get to a point here in a second. So now it says down here, actively growing phase has a better chance of producing a successful DNA profile. So yet again, it says it does happen. DNA attracted from hair is often highly degraded, often highly degraded, and the fragments are too small for forensic genotype profiling. So, so let's touch on something else real quick. Yeah, let's touch on something really quick. Let's touch on Isaiah 3:12. Isaiah chapter 3, KJV. Uh, let's do 12. My phone's jumping around. It says, "As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the ways of the path. The Lord standeth up and pleadeth, and standeth and judge the people. The Lord will enter into judgment with the ancient of his people, and the princes thereof. For ye have eaten of the vineyards, the spoil of the poor in your houses. What mean ye that you beat my people to pieces and grind the faces of the poor, saith the Lord of hosts? Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks, and wanting eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tingling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite the scab of the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. In that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling." The Most High, so let's go back. So he says, moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, right? So prideful, got attitudes, stuck up, right? And walk with stretched forth necks, right? Stretched forth necks mean looking in every dude's face, and you can tell that, and wanting eyes, right? So wanting to, oh, this dude cute, that dude cute. Walking and mincing as they go. What's mincing? Quickly, like moving fastly, right? And I shall smite the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. So he's going to make your hair stop growing. He's literally going to make your hair stop growing because y'all don't want to act right. Y'all don't want to do right. But when you come back to these scriptures, when you come back to embracing the Most High, embracing your God, and get out of that white Jesus and come back to your God, and then the Most High will restore you. And look what else he says. He says, and the Lord will discover your secret parts. What's that mean? You're going to be out here busting it open. That's what that means. That's what that means. Let's see. Let's see then. Let's go now to 24. Let's say that. And it shall come to pass, instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink, right? Talking about the vagina. Instead of girded, a rent, right? And instead of well set hair, baldness. You see that? So he said, yo, he's going to smite the scalp, alopecia. So some people say, right? And then it's going to be baldness of your hair. Your hair is not going to grow. Instead of a stomacher, a girding sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty, right? So a stomacher is basically saying you're going to, gain weight. It's saying, all right? So it's going to smite the scalp of the daughters of Zion. So this is what we got to work on, man. This is important. Y'all get so upset at me. This is an important thing. And so when I'm bringing it out, I'm trying to get you to focus on why you're doing it. Why do you want somebody else's hair on your head in 2024? In 2024, though, right? You want a whole nother being's hair on your head. You'll go as far as you'll replace your own hair. And why though? What's wrong with your hair? That's the big question. That is the question, man. What's wrong with your hair? What's the problem? What is wrong with black women's hair? I don't get it. Because you try to say, a sister try to say, hey, that I love myself and I wear a weave, woo, woo. And so I went through her pictures and I couldn't find one picture of her wearing natural hair, her without weave. I couldn't find one picture, right? A sister in the truth, man. I could not find one picture of her in her natural hair, man. And she talking about she love herself. Google, how much money does weave make a year?
According to WEAV's investor relations, weave total revenue was $170.5 million, representing a 19.9% year-over-year increase compared to $142.1 million in 2022.
Damn. Google, how much do black women spend on hair weave a year?
According to Larissa Robinson, WordPress.com, therefore, women who get new weaves or touch-ups every 2 months can spend about $456 to $2,400 a year just on the hair itself.
Google, how much does the average haircut cost?
Here is information from Fash.
Indiana, 25 to 65. Iowa, 30 to 55. Illinois, 35 to 110. Idaho, 20 to 50. Okay. Google, how much does the average hair weave sew-in cost? Generally speaking, though, the install service usually ranges from 100 to 600, and that's not including the cost of the extensions, which can I hate when they do this. You click on something, you got to scroll and scroll just to find it. Right? How much is a sew-in? This depends on the number of factors, including where you are in the country and who your stylist is. Generally speaking, though the install service usually ranges from 100 to 600, and that's not including the cost of the extensions, which can fall anywhere between 80 to 600. What the fuck? Salakia, what the hell? That's crazy. This is crazy. So, all right. So we looking at what? Let's go on. I'm gonna go on the low ball. We looking at all together with the sew in and the weave. Let's say you get it on the low end. You looking at about $300-400 for a hairstyle, man. $300-400 every 2 months, month and a half, month. Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy though. But look, if you even don't lowball it, you're looking at about $500, no matter what. You know, even if you just don't give it the benefit of the doubt, if you just say on some regular stuff, $500. And then like if you want the more nicer ones that you would see out here, it's looking like it's probably gonna cost you about $700 unless you got a friend that'll do it for $600 or something like that. You know, $700 because you got okay. So it says 1 to 600, right? Right. So say you get you a little, you probably get you some cheap sew-in. I don't know all the lingos and stuff like that, but if we just averaging it out, 80 to 600, 100 to 600, yeah, low end 300, you know, which is crazy still. That's crazy. You know, imagine gonna go get a $300 haircut, yo. You know, mind you, I took the Nazarite vow, but I got locks though. And imagine going me paying $300 to get my locks twisted. That would be crazy for me. I was like, yeah, right. But I twist my own locks. You know, I twisted my own locks for years. You know, but the point is, imagine going to go get a $300 lineup. $300 for a lineup, player. A $300 haircut, player. Right? A $500 haircut, $500 lineup, $500 to retwist, $500 to start you some locks. Bruh. Don't talk to me about self-hate, man. For real. Y'all tripping, bruh. Don't be talking to me about no damn self-hate. This is crazy. You know? And don't tell me you trying to look good and all that. You do look good. Your natural hair look good. You look good. What is that? How I like to look good. Okay, so you need somebody else's hair in your head to look good? That's crazy. That's self-hate. That is self-hate. Y'all just done brainwashed yourselves and y'all trying to force people to think like this, and it's all learned behavior. I say that all the time. This is learned behavior. I'm sorry if I sound tired because I am. But this is learned behavior. You know, this is not right. There is an issue going on with our people, bro. For real. With our women. They are clowning. And then they want you to take care of them. Like, yo, you listen, you spending $500 on a hairstyle and you want me to pay for it. This is crazy to pay for you to put some hair in your head that's going to either make you sick, right? Or make you crazy with all that DNA mixing, right? Because remember, it says sometimes it happens, but we see these sisters is out here crazy. And imagine long periods of time of putting that weave in your head. Stop the cap. Come on, bro. Stop playing, bro. So he gonna pay to put some other nation's woman's hair in your head that's gonna make you crazy, or some shit, some plastic stuff, whatever they done put together with all these chemicals on it that's gonna make you sick, and he gotta be okay with it. Y'all sound crazy. That's crazy. Not if and he supposed to love you. That's not love. Love is an action. Love is a word that we use to define the way we feel. But the only way to express love is through action. So that is not love. In your actions is not love. When you're doing that, when you're putting that weave into your head, y'all act like I am so wrong. You're telling the whole world that black women, this and that and the third. You know what? I'm trying to reach somebody that's going to listen and say, "Hey, I'm gonna stop wearing that weave because I did look it up. I did study. I did see all of these cases and situations. I seen all of these doctors on YouTube, on Google, all over the real life doctors that are telling you that this stuff is making you sick. And you know what? You gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna repent. I'm gonna get out of that covetous spirit." And the Lord gonna let my hair grow. The Lord's gonna see my good works. And bless me. So this is what you need to do, sister. The Most High, and then I bet he'll send your husband, a good brother that's gonna treat you right, treat you the way that the Most High said to treat a woman, man, to do you right, man, to uplift you. Y'all got so many walls up and so many things that we have to break through to get to the real you. It's funny because brothers went around, they started this thing of wearing weave in their head and shit. And women started talking crazy. You know, they got y'all bugged out. They got y'all straight bugged out. All right? So all praises to the Most High. I really pray that y'all do some research and look this stuff up. You know, because I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop until I start seeing a change, which I have. I have seen small changes. There are plenty of sisters that talk to me about this, that have talked to me about this. And every once in a while, I'm able to catch plant a seed on it. But the problem is that y'all don't want to pay attention to it. And this is about awareness. You know, you need to at least look at it. You need to at least do your research and see what's going on. Maybe you can get involved in a lawsuit too. It's a heavy lawsuit going on. They are coming in from all over the place. But see, here's the thing though, you got to have courage and go get yourself tested. That's the problem. Y'all don't want to address that because it's a more physical thing. It's a more health issue thing. And that means you have to see if you have cancer and do you want to deal with that? You have to build courage, man. Man, we have to apply Deuteronomy 28 and 28 to our women as well, right? Let me get that. We are under the curses. We understood through oral tradition here in the United States that we were the Hebrews, right? Especially where I'm at here in the Midwest, right? We understood that we were Native American Hebrews. We understood that. We grew up with that. We are Hebrews. We mixed in with the Cherokee. The Cherokee are Hebrews, Jews, Hebrew Israelites is what I'm saying. And that we're here for 400 years. That is oral tradition that was passed around. I swear to you, you ask anybody in this area, they're going to tell you that, even if they don't know what a Hebrew is. I didn't know the significance of it until a few years ago, but that was oral tradition that was passed down to my mama from my grandma, my daddy, right? Deuteronomy 28:28, KJV. Right? Deuteronomy 28 and 28. The Lord will smite thee with madness, right? You're going to be mad. Y'all crazy, mad out your mind. And blindness, right? Blind to what's right in front of you. And astonishment of heart, right? Astonishment of heart. That means you won't have no courage, man. All right? So you're blind to what's right in front of you. You're mad out your mind. Y'all crazy. Y'all not even making it make sense. And astonishment of heart. This applies to our women too. You're not having no courage, man. You got to go get yourself checked. Check and see if you got those cancers and different things like that. Everything is all right. It gives you a chance to heal. Stop wearing that weave, man. I'm telling you, if it's not happening now, it's going to happen later. It's inevitable. I am a Nazarite. I am here to protect y'all, man. For real. I've always had that spirit to love my sister, to protect y'all, man. And I'm not giving up on that just because I'm in this truth. I'm going to increase that. I'm going to figure out what the issues are. And we're going to deal with it, man. We're going to deal with it together. That's what I'm doing. I'm dealing with it with you together as a soldier in Christ. Shalom.
Rock Yahweh Bahashim Mashiach. Mashiach Yahweh Shalom. One minute me for my flight touchdown. I can't wait. Call to you for 6 months now. I can't take it. Elden gave his blessing and he said that we should make it. Girded in these scriptures, ain't no way that we can fake it. Every day I wake up in the morning, I want your love. Every time I lay down in this bed, I want your love. Anything you need.